Hey Emmaus, Kayla here. Hope you guys are all doing well. Mason and I miss you guys, but we're so thankful that we get to connect with you through these Devos and through social media and whatever else we can do in this in-shelter time of life that we're facing. And I know it's day 4 for you guys off school and day 2 of this in-shelter mandate that we're facing. And I don't know about you, but I'm going a little stir crazy through it all. And really thinking about the whole situation and just the unknown of the timeline and everything is enough to kind of stir up some anxiety in me. This morning when I woke up, I remembered something that my sister said to me yesterday. She texted our family chat. She said this with a little sass and sarcasm. The only good thing about this quarantine thing is breakfast. See, she's a school teacher in Nebraska, and like you guys, she's off school, and instead of kind of being worried and upset about it, she was thankful for breakfast because in the morning she was able to make cinnamon rolls yesterday and take a little extra time because she knew she could bake them and enjoy them without having to rush off to school on time. And I was just thinking about that. That's a great principle to live off of. It might seem like a small thing, but it's a big principle that we actually find in scripture that we want to apply during this crazy time in our life. And it's found in Philippians 4:6, and it says, "Do not be anxious about anything, but in everything, with prayer and petition, with thanksgiving, present your requests to God." Guys, anxiety is real. I know I'm facing it in this day-to-day with this unsettling time, and there's uncertainty, and I'm not sure how it's all going to turn out. But Paul, who wrote that letter to the Philippians, knew an antidote for anxiousness, for anxiety, and he wanted us to use it to combat that. And that's 2 things. It's prayer and thanksgiving, right? Sometimes I catch myself in this negative downward spiral of a thought process, stressing out about the current situation, and I start to feel my stomach churn. I might even have a headache, and I get really internally unsettled about it all. But when I read the scripture this morning, I was convicted to pause and to think about what this scripture is asking me to do. And it's wanting me to pause and first turn to God in prayer, and second, show some thanksgiving as I present those requests to God. And after I start that conversation with God, I start to let go of the things that I can't control right now and let go of the anxiety that produces in me. And instead, I'm turning to the one who is in control of this whole situation. He's not surprised by it. And then after I start that conversation, I start to think about, okay, what can I thank God for? What am I thankful for in this time that is definitely different than what I want it to be, but it is where I am. And so how can I be thankful and show gratitude in that for something as simple as extra time to have a home-cooked breakfast, right? I think about this morning, I was able to have my coffee and enjoy it, and I cooked breakfast and it was great. And instead of being really bummed out and worried and angry about not being able to go to work today, I did shift my focus, shift my perspective on the whole situation, and choose to be grateful. Like Mason said yesterday when he talked about that first couple verses in Philippians 4, he said to focus on joy, right? And today I want you guys to do this for me. I want to challenge you to think about what you have to be thankful for in the midst of this crazy coronavirus situation that we're in. Thanksgiving or gratitude is the best weapon against anxiety because you can't really do both at the same time. You can't be thankful and anxious at the same time if your focus is on one or the other. So I have 2 questions. One is, what am I anxious about today? What are you anxious about today? And then what do you have to be thankful for? And answer those questions. When you think of those things that you're anxious about, bring those to God in prayer. And then follow that up with telling him what you're thankful for, what you're grateful for, and what he's providing for you. Because he's big enough to take on your worries. He's big enough to show you too what you should be thankful for in this time. So we hope that is encouraging to you guys today. We want you to stay safe, stay well, and stay connected with us. But we hope to see you tomorrow. Thanks, guys. Bye.